Chosen ones, something major is shifting in your favor. Stay alert. You've been sensing it. You've been feeling the energy move around you, like invisible waves brushing against your spirit. You can't quite describe it, but deep down, you know something is happening. This is not your imagination. This is not wishful thinking. The universe is rearranging itself for you. Everything that once seemed delayed, denied, or disconnected is quietly, powerfully, and perfectly aligning behind the scenes. Before we begin, watch this video until the end. And if you feel the energy of these words resonating with you, leave your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. This number represents divine completion, spiritual breakthrough, and the ending of old cycles that no longer serve you. It's a symbol of release and awakening. As you type it, you're sending out a message to the universe that you are ready. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you're not already part of the family, and let's begin. This message is for the soul that's been waiting, for the one who's prayed, worked, believed, and stayed faithful even when life didn't make sense, for the one who's been through storms so intense that they questioned whether they'd ever see calm again, for you, the one whose purpose is bigger than your pain, the one who carries light in a world that often feels cold. Something is shifting, and it's not small, it's not subtle. It's a divine rearrangement that's going to make sense of everything you've endured. The things that fell apart had to, because they were never meant to stay standing. The doors that closed weren't rejection, they were protection. The people who left weren't punishment, they were preparation. Everything that left your life was making room for what's about to enter it. There's a point in every chosen one's journey where silence gets loud, where isolation becomes the cocoon for transformation. You start to notice how distant you've become from the things you used to tolerate. You stop chasing, you stop begging, you stop over-explaining, you stop doubting yourself. That's not you becoming cold. That's you evolving. The universe begins to speak to you in stillness. You start hearing guidance through your intuition, through repeated numbers, through dreams that feel too real to ignore. You feel energy before people speak. You sense truth before words are said. That's the awakening of your higher self. And right now, that higher self is calling you to pay attention. Something major is happening in your energetic field. It's subtle at first. Maybe you're noticing random bursts of energy, a sudden urge to clean your space, release old memories, or take leaps of faith you once hesitated to take. These are signs that the universe is preparing you for manifestation. The old energy is leaving. The stagnant cycles are ending. The patterns that drained you are being dissolved. When this shift happens, it won't be comfortable. Not at first. You might feel emotional waves rising without warning, sudden memories surfacing, emotions that seem too heavy or random. That's energy clearing. It's the universe detoxing your aura. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Allow it. Because right after the discomfort comes clarity. And right after clarity comes breakthrough. You've been asking for your life to change, but before transformation comes transition. And transition often looks like chaos. That's why many people give up right before their breakthrough, because they mistake divine reordering for disaster. But you, chosen one, are different. You know that the destruction of the old is the creation of the new. You understand that endings are not losses, they are sacred beginnings disguised as closures. You're being elevated, You're being positioned. You're being seen by the divine. The shift you're feeling is not random, it's recognition. The universe has watched you stay pure when others turned cold. It has witnessed your heart remain compassionate in moments of betrayal. It has seen you love even when it wasn't reciprocated. And now, it's your season of divine compensation. What's been held back from you is being released, not because you forced it, but because you aligned with it. You see, when your vibration shifts, when you heal, when you let go, when you forgive, when you trust, everything in your reality begins to reorganize itself to match your new frequency. That's what's happening now. People might start falling away. Don't chase them. Jobs may suddenly end. Don't panic. Unexpected events may shake your schedule. Don't fight them. These are not obstacles. They are redirects. You are being moved into position for what's meant for you. The universe knows the coordinates of your destiny, and right now, it's guiding you there, even if the path feels unfamiliar. If you're waking up at odd hours, feeling a pull to pray, meditate, or journal, follow it. If your spirit is whispering, something's coming, listen, because it is. For many of you, this shift will bring a tangible blessing, something physical that confirms your inner transformation. It might be a new opportunity, an unexpected connection, a financial breakthrough, or a dream you've held for years finally taking form. The signs will be clear. You'll know it's for you because it will come with peace, not pressure. It will flow, not force. It will feel natural, not anxious. You see, the universe has a rhythm. When you're aligned, things don't require struggle. They unfold. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop fearing lack and start embodying abundance. You stop begging for love and start becoming love. That's when everything changes. Chosen one, this is your time to stay alert, not in fear, but in faith. Watch for synchronicities. Watch for the sudden opportunities. Watch for the people who appear in your life and feel familiar, as if you've known them forever. They are part of your divine circle. Watch for the moments when your intuition says, go, or wait. Your discernment is your GPS. The world around you is shifting because you have shifted within. You've broken out of karmic loops, old emotional programming, and generational cycles. The energy that once attracted chaos now repels it. The energy that once tolerated pain now demands peace. That's power. That's growth. That's ascension. And in this elevation, not everyone can follow you. Some people are tied to the version of you that existed in their comfort zone. When you rise, it triggers their stagnation. Don't let their confusion make you doubt your progress. You're not obligated to explain your evolution to those who choose to stay asleep. The universe removes who it must to protect what it's bringing you. Right now, the unseen is moving mountains for you. Things you've prayed for are being orchestrated beyond your view. You may not have evidence yet, but the energy is real. You're being set up for divine timing, that miraculous alignment where what you desire meets what you deserve. This is why you've been feeling restless, why old environments no longer feel right, why your spirit feels bigger than your current circumstances, because it is. The shift in your favor means the vibration of your destiny is calling you higher. You can't shrink anymore. You can't settle anymore. You can't play small anymore. The old version of you survived. but this new version will thrive. So prepare. Clean your space, clear your energy, and set your intentions. Speak your truth into existence. The universe is responsive. When you declare, "I am ready," it moves. When you act in alignment, it accelerates. When you believe, it delivers. This season is about alignment and alertness, because the next opportunity that crosses your path might not look like what you expected, but it will feel right. The door that opens will require courage, but it will lead you exactly where you're meant to go. Don't resist the changes. Embrace them. They're the language of destiny. Something major is shifting in your favor. Stay alert. Stay grateful. Stay ready. The universe is not punishing you. It's positioning you. What's meant for you will never miss you, and what's leaving was never yours to begin with. You've entered the phase where everything that happens now has purpose. Every delay is divine. Every ending is sacred. Every beginning is blessed. So, stand tall, chosen one. Your light is breaking through. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your vibration is calling in miracles. And when it all unfolds, you'll realize the waiting was never wasted. This is your shift, your moment, your divine turn. Stay alert, because the universe is about to surprise you. Chosen one, you can feel it more strongly now. The air feels different. The silence feels charged. There's an energy around you that almost hums, like the quiet before a great awakening. This isn't coincidence. The spiritual pressure you've been feeling is confirmation that your reality is about to transform. It's the build-up before the breakthrough. You've been asking for signs, haven't you? Wondering if you're imagining it. The strange mix of peace and anticipation, the bursts of emotion, the sudden waves of fatigue followed by moments of clarity. You're not imagining it. You're adjusting. Your frequency is shifting, your spirit is expanding, and your physical world is trying to catch up. The old energies that once surrounded you can't match where you're going, and so they begin to fall away. This is the purification process. The universe is clearing your path, sometimes gently, sometimes through chaos. It will remove people, habits, distractions, and attachments that dilute your purpose. You might not understand it now, but later, when you look back, you'll see that everything was timed with precision. Every loss, every change, every delay, it all carried divine coordination. Right now, many chosen ones are in this exact phase, the in-between. Not who they were, not yet who they're becoming. The cocoon is tight, and it feels like nothing is moving. But inside, transformation is happening on every level. This is where faith becomes more than a word. It becomes the air you breathe. The universe doesn't test you to break you. It tests you to prove what's already within you. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are being prepared. This preparation is sacred. The universe never sends new blessings to an old vibration, so it has to refine you first. It has to teach you how to protect your peace, how to recognize energy, how to trust yourself deeply. You're being trained for the next version of your destiny, and that's why the lessons have intensified. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every closed door was a spiritual gym where your discernment grew stronger. If you've noticed how sensitive you've become to sound, to words, to people's energy, that's because your intuition is expanding. You can't operate in the new realm using your old senses. You're developing spiritual sight. You're seeing the truth behind facades, hearing guidance in silence, and feeling shifts before they manifest. That's divine awareness. It's one of the first signs that the shift is not coming. It's already here. Stay alert to the symbols around you. The universe speaks through subtle cues. When you keep seeing the same numbers, phrases, animals, or songs, don't dismiss them. They are messages tailored for your spirit. They show up when you need reassurance, or when the universe wants you to pause and listen. Every synchronicity is a breadcrumb leading you toward your next step. In this phase, you may feel isolated. The energy is so specific that it pulls you away from crowds. You start craving silence, authenticity, and depth. You may lose interest in meaningless conversations or shallow goals. That's not loneliness, that's alignment. You are being pulled into solitude so you can recalibrate your vibration without interference. This is where your connection to Source deepens. Pay attention to your dreams. Lately, they've become more vivid, haven't they? Sometimes strange, sometimes comforting, sometimes so real you wake up with tears or laughter. Dreams are one of the purest ways the spiritual realm communicates. They bypass logic. They reach your subconscious, where your higher self listens without resistance. If your dreams have been showing doors, lights, travel, or rebirth, it's confirmation. Your next chapter is awakening. And listen, not everyone around you will understand what's happening. You may notice people pulling away or questioning your choices. Don't let that discourage you. Not everyone is meant to see what you see. The chosen are given eyes for a reason, to perceive before others believe. You are walking a path designed for spiritual visionaries, not followers of the familiar. The universe will also test your focus in this phase. Opportunities may appear that look good, but don't feel right. This is why alertness matters. Everything glittering now isn't gold. Some are distractions meant to see if you'll settle for comfort over calling. Remember, your intuition will never mislead you. It speaks quietly, calmly, and consistently. When something isn't for you, you'll feel it in your body before you understand it in your mind. You might start to notice timing changing around you, moments of perfect coincidence. You think of someone, and they message you. You speak a need, and suddenly it appears. You decide to move forward, and the path clears instantly. That's the universe aligning. These are confirmations that you're in energetic harmony with your purpose. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. And yes, sometimes this shift brings restlessness. You'll have moments where you feel like you're outgrowing everything. Your job, your city, your relationships, your routine. That's because you are. The energy that once sustained you can no longer nourish your expansion. Don't be afraid to release what no longer resonates. The universe replaces everything you release with something higher. When this major shift completes its cycle, you'll notice that blessings come easier. The people entering your life will mirror your healed energy. The work you do will begin to flow instead of drain. Your confidence will deepen, not because of external validation, but because you finally trust your inner knowing. That's when manifestation becomes natural. Not something you chase, but something you are. Chosen one, you've been walking through fire. And it wasn't punishment, it was purification. The flames removed what was false, and what remains is truth. You've discovered your resilience, your wisdom, your divine connection. You are no longer searching for your worth outside of yourself. You are embodying it. That's the shift. That's the power. Stay alert, because the blessings that come next won't arrive through struggle. They'll arrive through flow. They'll meet you at your vibration. They'll align effortlessly. The people meant for you will recognize your spirit before your story. The opportunities meant for you will fit your soul, not your fears. You are walking into a timeline of ease, expansion, and divine orchestration. The struggle chapter is closing. The reward chapter is opening. But remember, awareness is your greatest tool now. As you rise, distractions will rise too. Keep your focus on growth, peace, and purpose. Protect your energy as fiercely as you protect your dreams. The same way storms cleanse the air, challenges cleanse your vibration. Let the universe do its work. You are becoming the frequency of everything you once prayed for. That's why this shift feels so intense. It's heaven meeting your human experience. Stay centered. Stay trusting. Stay alert. The universe hasn't forgotten you. It's preparing to astonish you. Chosen one, the energy around you is growing stronger. You can feel it, can't you? The quiet moments don't feel so quiet anymore. They hum with something unseen, something alive, something waiting. It's as if the universe is holding its breath for you, waiting for you to take the next step into your new reality. You're not imagining this. What you're feeling is the pulse of divine timing moving closer, like the tide drawing back before it finally returns to shore with unstoppable force. This is the season where patience becomes your greatest act of power. It's no longer about what you can control, it's about what you can trust. Divine timing is not a delay, it's divine choreography. Every detour, every pause, every not yet has been leading you toward the exact alignment that your destiny requires. You are not late. You are not behind. You are arriving exactly when the universe needs you to. So breathe, chosen one. Let go of the idea that things must unfold according to your schedule. Your human plans were limited by what you could see. But the divine plan includes everything you cannot yet imagine. The universe is not punishing you by making you wait. It's protecting you from receiving something before you're ready to hold it. The blessing has always been yours, but the version of you that asked for it had to evolve into the version capable of keeping it. That's why you've walked through seasons of silence, confusion, and disappointment. Those were not empty spaces. They were sacred classrooms. They taught you the art of surrender, the strength of stillness, and the wisdom of patience. You learned to find peace without proof. You learned to trust even when you couldn't trace the path ahead. That kind of faith doesn't come easily. It's forged in the waiting room of destiny. Divine timing is one of the most mysterious yet precise forces in the universe. It works like a perfect symphony, every note, every pause, every crescendo in perfect sync. Too soon, and the music loses harmony. Too late, and the beauty fades. The universe knows your melody, chosen one. It knows the perfect rhythm for your rise. That's why certain doors stayed closed no matter how much effort you gave. They were never locked. They were scheduled. The truth is, nothing meant for you can miss you. You don't have to chase, beg, or force what carries your frequency. The energy that belongs to you will always find its way back, not through struggle, but through synchronicity. This is the magic of divine timing. It's both unseen and unstoppable. Think about it. Every heartbreak that rerouted you, every rejection that redirected you, every delay that made you doubt, all of them were protection in disguise. The people who left made space for the ones who will honor you. The opportunities that fell through opened the path for the ones that will last. What felt like endings were actually alignments. The universe has been rearranging your timeline with surgical precision, and now the pieces are almost ready to click into place. You might have noticed lately how your spirit feels restless, like something inside you knows it's time, but nothing around you looks different yet. That's how divine timing begins. Spiritually first, physically second. The shift happens internally long before it becomes visible. You start feeling an urge to declutter, to simplify, to detach. You stop resonating with the same conversations, the same routines, even the same thoughts. That's your soul preparing for acceleration. When this happens, don't fight it. Flow with it. The universe always prepares you before it presents you. The restlessness isn't a sign that you're lost. It's confirmation that you're being prepared to move. And as the shift unfolds, something extraordinary happens. You start seeing signs everywhere. Synchronicities multiply. You think of someone and they call. You speak about an idea and the opportunity appears. You dream of a place and suddenly feel drawn to it. These are not coincidences. They're alignments, whispers from the universe saying, "You're getting warmer. Keep going." But here's where patience is tested the most. Right before manifestation, when nothing seems to happen. This is the sacred stillness before arrival, the spiritual equivalent of dawn, when the light is about to break, but the world still looks dark. Many give up in this moment, mistaking silence for stagnation. But you, chosen one, must remember, when the universe goes quiet, it's not ignoring you, it's organizing everything for you. This is why trust matters more than ever now. You can't see the full picture yet, but the universe can. It sees how the right people are being positioned behind the scenes. It sees the opportunities aligning in perfect sequence. It sees the lessons you've mastered finally merging into wisdom. All you need to do is stay aligned with your purpose, stay grateful, and stay alert. Be aware, though, when divine timing begins to manifest, distractions often appear disguised as shortcuts. You'll be tempted to settle for something good enough because it looks easier or arrives sooner. But the universe doesn't work with desperation. It works with alignment. If something requires you to lower your vibration, it's not your blessing. It's a test. Trust that the real thing will never ask you to compromise your peace to keep it. You'll know when divine timing is unfolding because things start happening naturally. Conversations flow. Plans fall into place. You stop overthinking because everything feels right. Peace becomes your confirmation. Your intuition speaks louder than your doubts. It's not that challenges disappear, it's that you stop fighting them and start understanding them. Every obstacle becomes a message. Every delay, a redirection. Every silence, a setup. And here's the beauty. When divine timing meets divine readiness, miracles unfold effortlessly. You realize that all those moments of confusion were actually calibration points, aligning you with a destiny that is now unfolding faster than you expected. The very things that once hurt you, become the foundation of your wisdom. The situations that broke you taught you balance, empathy, and clarity. Without them, you wouldn't be ready for what's coming. This is the quiet power of divine timing. It redeems everything. It wastes nothing. It turns every loss into a lesson, every lesson into a launch. Chosen one, this is the moment to trust your process more than ever. You've walked through storms, and each one has purified your energy. You've lost people, and each departure refined your circle. You've faced rejection, and each no brought you closer to your real yes. You are not waiting anymore. You are becoming. Remember, the universe moves with precision, not speed. It doesn't rush because it doesn't need to. Your destiny isn't late. It's layered. Each experience added depth to your character, maturity to your choices, and wisdom to your walk. When the time comes, all of that inner work will translate into outer reality. You won't have to force the doors open. They'll swing wide, recognizing your frequency. That's what divine timing looks like. Everything falling into place not by chance, but by design. You'll look back and see how every heartbreak, every delay, every tear was a thread in a divine tapestry you couldn't yet see. You'll realize that nothing was ever out of order. You were simply being prepared for the right moment. So now, as this energy builds around you, stay patient but ready. Stay humble but confident. Keep your heart open and your spirit calm. What's meant for you is not approaching. It's arriving. Slowly at first, then all at once. When it comes, it will come so naturally, you'll wonder why you ever doubted. You'll realize that divine timing never fails. It only fulfills. And when it does, you'll understand that you weren't waiting for your moment. Your moment was waiting for you. Stay alert, chosen one. The alignment you've prayed for is already in motion. The next chapter of your life isn't something you have to chase. It's something you're about to walk into.